Well, looks like I'll have to just jump right into it because it was not working before. And my UID is not in the screen. Hold up.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Leo tend to stay.
Okay, now if I do this, this should be able to fix it. Okay, that did not, but okay, this works. So I'll just fix it this way. Yeah, there we go.
So it is where many things come to settle.
I wonder how that actually works. I'll have to adjust that. Do I want to craft something right now? I don't even know why I came running over here, but you know what? Since I'm here already, I'm gonna check. Yep. Schultz. Schultz, come here. Who did I want to... Is it this one? Oh no, I don't want to hunt those. I really don't. Not today. It's not enough. I'll have to buy from the other blacksmiths in a second.
It's getting nearly festive now. Business is booming too. Follow my lead.
Nope. Sorry, Miles.
Be safe. May the god of
Let's see what I can do. I mean, I could do my commissions, but like, oh my god, my favorite song is unlocked. Hold up. Okay, wait. Okay, I know what to do. I gotta be all up in her face, my god. Let's try hard first, not pro. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't hold that. Okay. Yep. Oops, that was that. Okay. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. No, I messed that one up again. Oh, that was the wrong one. I expect there to be more notes, even though it's not the hardest level. I don't know why. Almost. Ah. I feel like with more practice, I would get it. Hey, you know what? I didn't do too bad. Scan this. Okay. Okay. Oh, not. I already. Okay, let's try that again. Bold of you to assume. Oh yeah, I'm not. Oh god, there's so much for this one. Okay, I need more practice with this one. I'm gonna practice with the not hard one, and then try to jump back into this one. This is far too much. I wonder if Twitch is gonna be like, oh my god, someone said the S word in your chat, even though this is like a stream for adults. And then I get immediately banned. They're like, no S word on Twitch. Oh, finally, I didn't mess up as bad. Ah, yep, there it goes. If you can't tell, I am a rhythm game enjoyer. And I also just really like this particular song as well. Up for Okay. Yeah, secretions, you know, like lactation and stuff like that. Can't say that. Ah, this is my own fault with her. Oh, that was J. Okay. Okay, you know what? Yeah, no. You know what? I tried. Let's just try and suffer tragically again. You cannot say semen in a Twitch chat. You go to jail. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. Nope. I need to stop, like, keeping my fingers on the buttons, but it's, like, something I do with the rhythm games. Okay, I need to get used to how to do this one. Because I'm accidentally, like, pressing things I'm not trying to, or I'm not paying attention enough. I think it's only that one part with all the notes that I need to get more practice with, because it's like, oh, there was a little bit of lag. Ah, I double press. Wonderful. Ah, I should have held up longer. Ah, yep, there we go. Yep. You know what? I messed up and it was like, boom, that's it. Over. It's over. Wasn't too bad though. 86 is better than 0, so I guess I win. And plus, I still got the tickets. Alright, how much? What does that do for me? Snapshots, Battle Breeze, Power Pursuit. Okay, event shop. Okay, so. Oh, right, yeah. Can only. Not right now. I won't do that now. Let me just get what I want. What is the most important? I have so many crowns because I don't crown my characters. I need a lot of these. I need these for Ben Art. Well, I'll wait to get those. To save. Okay, yeah, it was. I played it yesterday. I went in yesterday and wasted literally everything on that domain. Oops, I just realized my battery is not on battery saver. Now it is. We'll see how fast my laptop dies now. For shoot, Ballads of Breeze. Right, I never played this one. I don't want to do co-op right now. Wind Bloom Encounters, Event Shop. What is this? No, 11 hours, and this one is 2 days. Tragic, but I will continue to have to wait. This one should be open now, right? Methinks. No, 11 hours, okay. I need to do my commissions, actually. Hold up. Thank you, Goro. Where's this? 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth one? Where's the fourth? In the corner, maybe? No, I bet I just missed it because I'm goofy. It's 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is, 4. Okay, I'm gonna swap back to controller because I am garbage with the mouse. Yeah, whatever. Keyboard controller. What is this? Oh, my claim. No, yeah, get out of here. Here. Let me know. I mean, I'm looking at my screen, so I should just play this through OBS. My god. There's not too much delay, to be honest. Is there a way to get up there without, like, having to climb? Oh, wait, this is right above. I'm goofy. Marked the channel marked as adults because I swear, but also I mean, you know that. You know how much I swear. It's just I have not sworn. I don't know what it is about streaming. It's just like I do not curse while streaming. Oh, I forgot to switch her back. I enjoy the team my friend suggested to me,
Behold,
but I am
the
not used to
princess
it.
endeavor her talent.
So I'm gonna have to keep doing that. Also, going to adjust a little something. It was auto modded. I'll let you say it. What was I doing? Oh, no, what was I? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Just adjusting my microphone a little bit so it's not too loud. Then I'm going back to Genshin. Okay. Food. 1984. What? Whatever. I was about to say, I don't know what that red thing is. Yes, I do. It's literally part of the palace of Alcazar Surrey. If only I had Yelon on the team right now, I would not have to walk. Oh, it's just the mushrooms. Okay, I like this one.
One with nature. Useless.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
The wind knows me.
Wow, they didn't even get to go into their little, like, shielded thing. Also, I'll tell you what, this person who built up this team does know a thing or two about team building. I don't.
Time to go.
Why do you have to be all the way over here? Wait, I could just drop it. Up and... Alright, done and done, whatever. There's one here. What is this? What is... Oh, I'm using Fischl because a friend suggested the team and I want to try out using her more, so... I don't know. I just feel I just feel like it. I don't have to because I have a lot of characters, but I do want to try out using this team. I could easily use Red and Cho'Gath, but I think it's better giving me a challenge. And I think Fischl is neat, so... It's also for the overloaded. I don't want to fight that. I need to do my commission, so like, out of here. Oh, Pog and base. I get to kill things.
Time to go to work.
Well, teamwork is...
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Well, they were not wrong about the team. Pretty good team. I love Overload. One of my favorite elemental reactions. Oh, okay. Thank you, Genshin. Not what I was trying to press, but you know. Also, the use of citrus. Oh my god, me trying to say multiple things at once. The use of Fischl is actually for Sentry to apply the Electro. Can you like de-aggro? Thank you. I should have swapped to Xiao before I did this so I could just dash in.
Useless.
Oh, God, almost. Okay, wow. I wanted to catch it earlier, but you know what? Oh well. That is everything. Yep, okay. Yeah, I don't use her all that often. I wanted to use her more before because I got the costume. I did the same with Lisa, but, you know, it just doesn't work out sometimes. I mean, I have other characters that I like to use more because either they do DPS or have constant, like, application of their element. So I don't know, it's a toss-up between what I want to do and... Alright, I'm not even gonna pay attention what this guy is saying. Food, yeah, great. Can we get to the end of the commission now? What are future contracts anyway when I eat all three? Never bottom, have you? Let me explain them to you. It's kind of features. It's kind of features. Oh, futures trading that corresponds to spot trading. For example, the little one next to you. Paimon is Paimon, not some little one. Haha, then little Paimon. What would you like? Leave it to Paimon. Alright then, I suppose I have a type of slime. Okay, let's suppose I have a type of slime condensate in my hand, priced at 100 mora a bottle. If you buy 500 bottles of slime condensate for me, why? I swear, there is something wrong with my reading comprehension. If you buy 500 bottles of slime condensate from me for 50. Yeah, no, when it comes to like story stuff, I always read. When it comes to commissions, I don't. And I almost messed up my commission the last time I think I streamed. It was either the first day or the second day I started streaming. But I went and skipped through most of the commission and I did not pay attention. Then I read one word from it and I was like, huh, and pretty much guessed the whole thing and got it right. But yeah, for that one, maybe in the future I should read. Okay, guy, what are you talking about? What is this even about? I don't really. Yeah, okay, sure. Run of the mill, buying a bottle of slime condensate and selling a bottle of slime condensate are both types of trading agreements. Yes. When I can supply slime condensate, I will submit a trading agreement to the futures exchange to sell that condensate. When you need the slime condensate, you can go to the futures exchange and change trading agreements to see who's selling it. Futures trading involves cleverly buying and selling these trading agreements to reap profits. Of course, this is just an analogy. If slime condensate was really traded on the futures market, all wild slimes would not be extinct. I mean, what is there not to get? Huh? White? Did I say white or something? However, the futures market is ever changing, and even a seasoned veteran such as I cannot guarantee that the futures I buy will profit. But if you eat the golden dish that brings fortune before buying your futures, the situation will be different. The only question is, which one should I eat today? Hold on. I didn't notice you earlier, but your hair, it's the color of gold. Dazzling. Dazzling, I say. Gold is a symbol of wealth, and so the dish you choose will surely bring me lots of fortune. Why don't you help me choose a golden dish? I'll repay you well. I'll give you extra perks if I make more of this too. How about it? But what if you lose? Ha ha ha, don't worry. I, the exceptionally rich Tim of Kalimi, hereby declare that you shall get a share of my profits and that all losses will be fully borne by me, so you can rest assured. I see. What should I make him eat? I mean, more meat is money. I forgot what pile 'em up is. It's like the Mondstadt dish, but then butter chicken is like, I don't know. Butter is gold. Butter isn't gold, but it's like, oh, I only have two things. Hold up. Delicious butter chicken. Delicious pile 'em up. Oh, it's very yellow. I don't make more meat. Attack. I mean, I could make more later. A rich, meaty dish. Yeah. Piled all the way to be both. Okay. Yeah, it looks better, to be honest. Like, looking at the chicken, I'm like, well... Yeah, here you go. Oh, no. Oh my god. See, butter chicken is literally just, like, chicken, butter shaped in the shape of a chicken. To be honest, that's really all it is. Alright, thanks so much. I shall go to my wealth spot later and eat this golden dish. Just wait to hear good news from me too. Wealth spot? This is another one of my secret ways to get rich, and like the golden dish, this is a good location that can bring me fortune. See the city over there? Countless merchants carry their goods and mora through it every day. That place must be teeming with fortunes. Also, the area around the exchange is also where mora gathers. If you spend lots of time in such places, you will be blessed by wealth. You have so many strange theories. This all seems rather baseless. Ha ha ha, strange or not, nonsense or not, any theory that makes me Mora is a good one. See, I would be doing voice stuff, but I don't want to do a Paimon voice because that's just too high pitched for me. I mean, it's not, but also it's like I don't want to keep doing that for a while. So, okay, I'm ready to embrace my fortune. Wait for good news from me, traveler. Okay, yay, bye, I'm out of here. Oops, okay. Catherine, here I come. Yeah, you know what? Isn't there like that chick on TikTok who just eats butter?
Ad
That's
Astra Abyssosk.
that's
Welcome
the
to the
kind of
Adventurers
vibes that's
Guild.
giving me.
Thank you for completing today's commit. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
KFB for real. Nope, not you. What do I want to do today? Oh wait, right. I literally have it in the title. Goofy as hell. Okay, oh, that's a little too zoomed out. Oh, bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by.
Even though most of the academia's restrictions have significantly relaxed, I'm still a bit worried that the Matra might give her trouble. I need to stay here to keep an eye on the situation. Kale, can you head to Sumeru City and find out why she...
Does it have to be me?
Well, Kale does
I'd
not
only
want to be
assign a
doing
job
stuff.
this important to someone I trust. Are you not feeling well?
Oh no, I'm fine. I've completely recovered. It's just that if I'm going to see her, I think I need to mentally prepare myself first.
What is she, like a grandma? Does she just talk and talk? I don't know anything about Faruzan. I'm about to find out.
I know, I know. You'll have a tough time if you go by yourself. If we could arrange for someone to accompany you...
Traveler jump scare. In a predicament, I see.
Oh, hey there!
Ah, it's been a while. What a coincidence. I was just thinking about asking you to accompany Kale to
One
Sumeru
second.
City.
Why'd you think of me? What made you think I have time on my hands? Why did you think
Sorry,
of me?
that's not what
'Cause
I meant.
that-
It's just that this
Oof.
matter concerns research banned by the academia.
Oh,
Not the
yeah.
sort of thing you'd shout from the rooftops.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, you happen to know about this situation? There are very few people I can trust to be discreet right now. After giving it much thought,
Love me.
I believe you're the most suitable person for the task.
Just move that out of here now.
It's complicated, and this isn't the best place to talk about it. We'll fill you in on the details once she arrives.
Who's she?
You might have heard about her in Sumeru before. Her name is Faruzan, and she's a very experienced senior researcher.
When you say very experienced...
Let's just say that a huge part of Kasharawar's mechanical research over the past 100 years have used her academic discourse and manuscripts as their foundation.
Ayo, nerd shit. 100 years ago? Is
She
she
is,
human?
but she vanished for 100 years because of a certain incident. She only returned to the academia after being found in the wilderness a few years ago.
What, was she cryogenically frozen or something?
Because of that, her current personality can be a bit strange, as is her attitude towards Kale.
Okay.
I'm getting a headache just thinking about it.
She doesn't have bad intentions, so you don't have to be scared.
Okay.
I'll try.
Do we really have to invite her here?
Yes, Kasharawar and Spontamod researchers are often quite prejudiced, so I can't trust them with this matter.
Okay.
However, Faruzan isn't influenced by modern thinking. In our previous correspondence through letters, she indicated that she'd be willing to help.
Okay, I guess that's a W for our part.
It's already past our arranged meeting time, but she still hasn't shown up.
Did you get caught by the academia?
I don't think so. With her personality, it's more likely that she got wrapped up in some sort of trouble. Anyway,
Okay.
can you go with Kale to the academia and check on Faruzan for me?
Sure thing.
Thank goodness. I was so anxious.
I'm counting on you too. Kale, don't push yourself too hard. Just go there and see what's going on. Our task is important, but not that urgent. If Faruzan really is in some trouble, come back and tell me about it. We can always reschedule our meeting. After all, if she's distracted by other things, it'll affect her ability to help us.
All right, let's go.
Academia. I'm not walking all the way there. Probably not the best place to teleport, but like... Oh, wrong way. Genius. Oh, no, no, I did not mean to do that. Climb, child. Maybe I should have just went a normal way instead of being goofy about it. Is that it? Do I just have to look for her? Me checking literally everywhere. Watch me have like walked right by her. I'm gonna feel extremely goofy for that. Oh, 1 second. Okay.
Please show me your credentials before.
Screw it. I'm gonna still check here just in case. And if not, I'll go back to the front. Hold up. Okay, never mind. Fine.
Maybe I'll borrow something to read. Maybe I'll borrow something to read.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
I'm gonna check outside first because that should have been my first course of action. And if she's not there, then okay, well. Oh. Yeah, that was on me. For not just checking the
Sorry,
front.
what did you say? Oh, could you repeat yourself? As you know, I'm sure, hearing goes with age.
Faruzan, I said that you need to give us an answer.
Ah, yes. And did you forget to add madam when you addressed me earlier?
Your hearing is perfectly fine. Madam Faruzan, we don't want to make things difficult for you. However, you haven't been teaching courses or supervising theses these past few years. Isn't this rather problematic as an advisor? Never mind the students, even other advisors are starting to complain.
And who, if I may ask, complained? If they have any issue with me, tell them to talk to me themselves rather than waste any of your time.
I don't know why, but her voice kind of gives me vibes of the kid from Arthur.
You don't have to tell me anything. I very well know that it's those people from Haravatat. How I wish they'd put their time into doing proper research instead.
But Madam Faruzan, it has been a long while since you last made any
Yeah,
practical
Muffy.
academic contribution yourself.
Okay, hold up. I need to look this up and see.
Academic contribution cannot simply be divided between the tangible and the intangible. The issue here, I believe, is that the reviewer doesn't understand the very nature of knowledge itself.
Oh, okay, okay. Shandy Park. Well, that's it. I think it's just the tone of voice as well. Not the same voice actor in the slightest, but the tone of voice is very similar.
In any case, makes no sense to use a metric like this to evaluate a mentor. Which sage set this rule anyway? I should write a letter of complaint right this instant.
Wait! Madam Faruzan, please let me finish.
That's her, all right. But the person with her doesn't look like a Matra.
She looks so young.
Shh! She hates it when people call her young!
Okay.
Her body apparently stopped aging during the year she was gone. So that's why she looks the same as she did 100 years ago.
What in the world happened to her?
Okay, I think I'm ready for this. Let's go!
Anyway, Akara Crafts and the leader of Kasharawar would like to invite you to collaborate on this project. They're wondering if you'd be interested. Madam Faruzan? Are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did she say Kale?
Ah, Kale! Why are you here at the Academia? Are you feeling better now? I'm much better, Madam Faruzan. It's all thanks to the Traveler and the Dendro Archon. Have you been sleeping well? You seem to be developing some eye bags. Is that brat Tainari forcing you to stay up late again?
Oh my goodness, she really is like a doting grandmother.
No, it's because I'm a slow learner. It's not Master's fault. It's good to be hardworking, but you need to take care of your health. I'll have to give Tainari a right talking to when I see him. I'll also prepare some health supplements for you. There's really no need.
I thought she would be worse. I like her personality. She's kind of funny.
Ah, and is the person beside you the legendary Traveler?
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, madam.
Oh, I've heard much about you before. In fact, I've been meaning to meet you for a while now. It is thanks to you, after all, that the Academia is finally getting back on its feet. Even Kale's illness is...
Ahem. Madam Faruzan, I believe we were still discussing the collaboration with Akara Crafts.
I'd wager it's those Kasharawar dunderheads finding excuses so that I'd go to their darshan. Say no more. I have no plans to change my field of research.
If you're this unwilling to participate in the collaborative project, you can also consider teaching a class. It might be difficult to teach a course with topics that only fall within Haravatat's subjects, but we can't delay this anymore. You need to give an answer.
Okay.
You can teach a course or participate in a collaborative project. If you don't do either, it'll be hard for me to persuade the advisors and students who have been complaining.
Seems to have nothing to do with Tainari's request. This seems like some internal academia dispute.
Could you not give me a few more days to consider? This matter has been delayed for so long already.
That's precisely the issue. If you don't give an answer today, I fear that someone will soon escalate their complaints to the sages.
What a waste of free time these folks are. Now you two are here at Tainari's behest, I take it. I'm sorry, but given the current situation, it looks like I'll have to come over some other day.
Kale seems like she wants to say something. Please give me a moment with Kale.
Of course. I shall need some time to think as well. What now? She seems so busy. Master said there's no rush, but I know that he's been busy working on something at Pardis DI, so he hasn't returned to Gandharvaville for several days now. I feel for Madame Faruzan, but I still want to ask her to come with us. But if I get her in trouble with the Academia, then she won't have the time to help Master. What should I do?
Let's help her resolve her current problem first. Let's think of some way to get her to Pardis DI.
Yeah, that would be the best for them both. I'll check with Master later and see if there's anything I can help him with.
Okay.
But I'm sure he'll say, the best thing you can do now is study hard, so I don't have to give you remedial lessons.
I can stay and help Faruzan.
Oh yes! This way she can get her problem sorted out quickly, and then she can go see Master. So if I also stay and help... that still sounds kinda scary.
You don't have to force yourself. Let's observe the situation first.
Okay then. I'm counting on you.
Oh, one moment. There goes the alert
I
of
have to teach students from
low
Haravatat,
battery.
or owe Kasharawar a favor. It strikes me that they might be even less happy about such a deal than I am.
I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. Probably not too long. Depending on how OBS decides to behave, it might freeze again. So, we'll have to see.
I think I can sympathize with them.
We're back, Madame Faruzan. The Traveler said that he can stay and help you.
Oh, why I couldn't ask for more. In fact, I'm rather curious about the type of person the Traveler is. You were the one who taught Azar a lesson after all. That said, will I be troubling you?
It's no trouble
Is
at all.
that so? Good. It does so happen that I do have something I need help with.
Cool and good. And I need to handle this situation. 1 second. The con about having multiple wires for laptops. There's so much.
Now, should I apply to teach a course with Haravatat, or join the collaborative project that Kasharawar is proposing? Honestly, I don't want to choose either of them.
Tell me about that. Tell me more about the Haravatat course, or let's hear what this Kasharawar collaborative project is about. I'm kind of curious about the project.
I don't know if Tainari's told you about this before, but while my research involves learning about ruins and the mechanisms within them, I don't belong to Kasharawar, which specializes in researching mechanisms, nor am I in Spontamod, which specializes in researching energy flow. Instead, I'm part of Haravatat, which specializes in languages and scripts.
He only said that you're a very senior researcher in the field of mechanisms. You don't belong to Kasharawar or Spontamod, huh?
She has been invited to Kasharawar multiple times to continue her research, but she's rejected them each time.
Just listen to how they introduce themselves. In the future, Kasharawar will
Yep.
be the only Darshan with the ability to research mechanisms. There's no such thing as exclusivity in knowledge. Besides, the current Kasharawar is more concerned about how mechanisms can be used in everyday life, while my research involves textual analysis of ruins. If they're trying to use the collaborative project as an excuse to have me reconsider again...
No, that's not it. The request this time is from Akara Crafts. The representative of Kasharawar recommended you to them, Madame Faruzan. In truth, she told me that it's because she respects you a lot.
Oh, respect? Oh, my.
Okay, her tone changed completely. Good to know.
Putting aside my ideological differences with Kasharawar, I suppose I must acknowledge this attitude of theirs. At the very least, they're bounds above those decrepit Haravatat fools.
It wouldn't hurt to hear them out.
Yeah, Akara Crafts is a pretty nice shop.
Well, since both of you feel as such, I shall first hear this proposal.
In summary, Akara Crafts wants to design a series of early learning toys that will cultivate curiosity and learning in children.
That is a very good idea. I like that, actually.
Early learning toys. Interesting.
The academia agreed to work with them because they hope that these toys can help children become excellent researchers in the future.
True. The current academia is in need of some new blood. If the children start learning now, perhaps I can find some talented students in a few years.
Lady, you are not dragging 2- and 3-year-olds, or up to 5-year-olds into this, please.
Madame Faruzan, you still haven't found any students?
Anise, Kasharawar's representative, should be staying in the inn at Port Ormos. If you want more details, you can find her there.
Port Ormos? Now there's a place I haven't been to in a long time. I wonder how much it's changed.
I probably can't join you since Port Ormos is a little far
Kids
from
need
here.
their time.
I
They
should probably
they
go
need
back
time
and
to be
report to
kids.
Master, and then review today's homework.
Let them run around, roughhouse a little bit, and then you drag them into school.
No worries. Go do your homework, Kale. Once I'm done with everything here, I'll head over to Pardistii.
I'll take you
Thank
there.
you. Why, I'd even call this a rare chance for a curious researcher like myself to observe the legendary traveler up close.
Madame Faruzan! Oh, it's really you. Did you change your mind?
All right, calm down. Let me be clear. I'm still not all that interested in Kasharawar. I'm just here to see how the project is going. After all, you're here as representatives of the academia in this collaboration. The reputation of all research is at stake here, so I will not simply stand by should mistakes get made.
Either way, it's good that you were willing to come. Now, we've given Akara Crafts many ideas over the past couple of days. However, their owner thinks that our designs are too complicated, which will drive production costs too far up.
That's expected. Students who have never had to deal with budgetary constraints probably don't understand how important it is to keep costs low. How enviable.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh,
I mean, the toys themselves, yes, I agree with those, but her dragging them in immediately to start sticking their nose in books. Maybe when they turn 5, but 2 to 4-year-olds, let them first to learn how to do kid stuff. I don't know. By any chance, has it been very difficult for you to get funding for your research?
If you join the Kasharawar, your budget will be as big as you want it to be.
Yeah, you get
I
the
guarantee it.
4-month-olds still in their diapers, just reading books.
that's enough. I will not repeat myself. Take me to Akara Crafts owner first, if you please.
All right. He's usually at the slope up ahead recruiting volunteers to test out his toys. Let's just head over.
Oh, tragic. Maybe I should have paid attention.
Useless.
Come on, Xiao. Yeah, 8 months. 8 months. That's a good time to definitely start handing over early learning toys.
Momdu, the one I recommended is here.
Oh, so you're, Madame Faruzan?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, wonderful. We haven't been able to make any progress on our collaboration recently. We've made many suggestions, but Miss Anise thought that those ideas were too simple and wouldn't be effective in training the mind.
These early learning toys are meant to help the academia train future researchers, after all. If they're too simple, then how are they any different from regular toys?
But if they're too complicated, not only will they be expensive to produce considering our production capabilities, but they won't have much broad appeal to Sumeru's children either.
So the design can't be too complicated, but it can't be too easy to play with either.
Ever heard of a puzzle?
I remember that in your notes, many contraptions have managed to fulfill complex functions despite using simple parts. Maybe we can do something similar with these early learning toys.
The contraptions in my notes.
Oh, a puzzle?
I didn't create those. I simply took the contraptions in the ruins apart and analyzed them.
Well, it depends on what kind of puzzle. We got the Genshin puzzles, but then we have like jigsaw puzzles, Rubik's cubes, you know, things like that. Those are very good for learning. Let me see the contraption.
But now that you mention it, the ruins did have things like that. Do you have a pen, paper, and scissors? I'll make a paper prototype.
Bro, right here, right now, you're just gonna whip out paper? Okay.
You have an idea already? I suppose I should have expected as much of a respected academia senior researcher. We do have those. Yes, please, help yourself.
Crossword time. I love crossword puzzles.
You're done already?
That is a very... Yeah, look, it's literally a puzzle.
Let me explain. These 3 thick lines represent 3 poles. These paper strips of varying lengths represent rings of different sizes. They can be slotted onto the poles and stacked up like a tower.
Well, that is easier to make than I expected. So, how is this game played?
That's very simple as well. You just need to shift the tower from this pole to another pole.
Isn't this a little too simple? Even by the standards of an early learning toy, I mean.
Of course, when moving each ring, the paper strips in this case, you must follow one rule. You can only move one ring at a time, and you can't place a bigger ring on top of a smaller one. It's like building a tower. The rings in the 3 poles must be stacked from big to small. I named this toy Pagoda Stack.
Pagoda stack.
That sounds way too simple. Even I feel like it's missing something.
Give it a try and you'll find out if it's simple or not. I heard from Anise that you find volunteers to try out the toys, right? Why don't we do the same for this game?
It's such a simple toy. There's no need to...
Mamdu, let's just do as she says.
Okay, then.
And that's how you play this game. You can all give it a try. Let's see who's able to move the tower to another pole in the smallest number of steps.
You called everyone here for such a simple toy?
It doesn't look like it'll take that many steps.
It doesn't look like it, but when you actually use your brain to figure it out.
Come on, we all promised to help Mr. Mamdu test out the new toys.
Oh.
He said he'd give us
Hold
new
up.
Genius Invocation TCG cards.
Ugh, fine. Let's get this over and done with so we can head back and play cards.
Done. It took me 19 steps.
Huh? It took me over 20 steps.
I only needed 18 steps.
Not bad. Looks like you're all familiar with the rules now. Then let's increase the difficulty. The next tower will be 5 layers tall. Now then, give it a shot.
Wait, there's more?
Well, since we're already here, why don't we just give it a try?
An extra layer shouldn't make it that much harder, right?
What's going on? I've already moved over 30 steps, but I'm still not done yet.
I'm almost done. Looks like I'm the faster one this time.
Done! It took me 35 steps.
I love
What?
puzzles like that.
How?
This pagoda stack toy is pretty fun to play with.
Good. We'll try it one final time. This time, we'll add 2 more layers, making 7 layers in total.
My god, lady. You're gonna kill these kids.
Mamdu, we've still got quite a few paper strips here. Why don't you give this a go as well?
Do you need that many steps for something this simple? Let me try.
Madam Faruzan, allow me to try it as well.
It is literally pulling them in. That's how you know it's working.
You were looking at it quite seriously just now. Are you starting to understand the principles involved?
I think so.
If you want to test out your hypothesis, You'll just have to play and find out.
Got it.
Ah, we don't have enough paper strips left for you, Traveler. However, by the looks of things, you seem to have the game figured out.
Somewhat.
Why don't you guess what the lowest number of steps needed to solve a 7-layer pagoda stack is?
I'm trying to think. Like, doing it in person, it's like, okay, yeah, cool. But thinking about it, definitely not 100. That feels too few. 136. 136, 127? I'm assuming, because why would it?
Oh, color me impressed.
Okay,
You figured
okay.
it out so quickly. Let's see how well they do then.
I love guessing
If I
and
move
getting
this
things right.
small ring, then the big one won't be able to go on top of it. Oh, this is going to take more steps than I expected.
That is why you have the other pole. Use both of them.
I've lost count of how many steps I've taken. Can I restart?
This got a lot harder.
I solved it! Madam Faruzan, it takes 127 steps in total.
That many? But there are only 7 layers.
Yeah, but you have to move things and stack things in a way that it doesn't have a smaller ring under a bigger one.
For every extra layer in the pagoda stack, the move order you need to consider becomes much more complex, and the number of steps required will at least double.
More accurately, it will require double the steps, plus 1 each time. You did well. You didn't underestimate the principles behind it just because it's an early learning toy. The complexity of any given contraption isn't determined by the number of parts it has. The way the parts interact and the rules behind how it operates are important too.
Oh, I see. No wonder you emphasized in your notes that no contraption should ever be underestimated.
I see. So even a simple toy can become complex with the right set of rules.
That's right. The rules used for Pagoda Stack are the simplest kind when it comes to ancient contraption-making techniques. I could spend some time picking out all those machines that do something similar and write you a reference book. Once that happens, you can give the volunteers the reference book and paper prototypes and find out which toy is the most popular.
Do you have any other toys?
Oh, they want more.
Yeah! When can we play with them?
In about 2 days or so, I think. Anise, if you're free, can you help me with the illustrations for the reference book?
Of course! I'd be honored.
2 days should be enough for us to find more volunteers. Then we can organize a huge conference here, at which we can announce which toy we'll be making.
Should I come back in 2 days then?
You'd be most welcome. We need more people to get a healthy range of opinions. The more, the merrier.
Okay.
Thank you for coming here with me today. I'll walk back with you. I'll be going then. Say hi to Tainari and Kale for me if you can. Once everything here is settled, I'll make my way over to Pardistii as quickly as I can.
So...
You want to ask
sure
why I'm
are.
unwilling to join them,
Yeah.
yes? Putting aside the fact that they're too full of themselves, I actually have no issue with their research methodologies and approach. After all, knowledge is either right or wrong. Superiority and inferiority do not come into the conversation. All researchers are just doing their best to shed light on the unknown in their respective fields of expertise.
You are so correct about that.
No matter what corner of the unknown they shed light on, it's a step forward for us all.
Then why do you refuse to join them?
Because I believe wholeheartedly in that principle. Even if the others call my research useless, as long as the knowledge I gain from it is accurate, it could become useful in the future.
Yeah, I suppose so.
In the end, useful and useless are concepts that shouldn't be used to evaluate knowledge.
I mean, all knowledge is knowledge, so...
When I first started deciphering ancient documents, I didn't think about how it'd be useful to Ksharawar. That's why there's no need for me to join them to do useful research. I'd rather stay in Haravatat. It's much more convenient for me to access the materials I need for my research here. Still, the funding that Ksharawar has offered me is so hard to get in Haravatat. Perhaps if this collaborative project goes smoothly, I can even ignore Haravatat and ask for a higher budget directly from the academia.
About the collaborative project, do you have any ideas?
Oh, I could come up with lots of ideas. With Anis's help, 2 days will be enough for our work. However, I'm still undecided as to the style of the reference book's text and illustrations.
Try to be accurate and detailed, try to keep it simple and fun. Keeping it simple and fun would probably be for the best, because, like, it's going to be well, it's going to come alongside an early learning toy, so I don't know. But also, you'd want to teach them. Yeah.
You're right. Explanations are a core part of early developments, too. By using detailed and accurate illustrations, we can impart knowledge more effectively. It would also make it easier for me to recruit students. Thank you. I'll take your opinion into account. See you in 2 days.
Yep. Because, just illustrations, it could also be confusing. But also, if you are doing this for people who only speak one language, the explanations would be for the best. But for those that don't, and you want it to be, like, understandable for everyone, like, the diagrams and, like, drawings could help, but probably not as good as one would think.
Oh, you're here. We're just starting to set up the venue.
We've called up everyone we possibly could have. This is going to be quite the event.
My masterpiece is going to be exhibited after all. Let's see what the academia shall say about it this time. To sum up, the 24 forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms were used in various ruins. All right, let's go to the next page. Now, I'll explain the base layer design of elemental monuments.
How did things turn out like this? I feel like I'm in class.
Are we done yet? Oh, I'm falling asleep.
I don't understand any of it at all.
Bruh. Yeah. Probably should have thought, hey, the children will not.
Are these really toys?
Yeah.
They sound a bit too dangerous to buy for children.
Oh.
Well, we've prepared paper prototypes for everyone. If you're interested in the mechanisms Madame Faruzan's talked about, you're more than welcome to try them out.
Oh, this is no fun. Can I try another toy?
I want to go home and play Genius Invocation TCG.
Man, this kid is just sleeping standing up. But I completely get it.
Forget it. I don't think anyone would be interested.
I should go home and take care of my children.
Yeah, instead of buying them toys, go play with them. Throw them in the air a little bit.
How did this happen? Forget about getting opinions from others. No one even wanted to stay and try them out.
I'm sorry. I think we miscalculated.
Hey, well, you know, just a gentle toss, not like a launch the kid. I must apologize.
No, you simply gave suggestions. I was the one who decided to follow through. Anise, too, was only following my instructions. I will find a way to make up for this error. Please, give me some time. I'll write another reference book.
Excuse me, but are you the one who wrote this reference book?
Listen, I babysat before and pretty much raised my siblings. Toss them in the air a little bit, they giggle. Just don't throw them at like. Don't throw them too high.
Yes. Who are you?
Ah, you're that man mountain who was in the crowd just now.
Okay, you could just say he's tall. That was a weird way to word it, but...
Do I stand out that much? Well, I guess I don't look like someone who'd have anything to do with toys.
Definitely not, unless you got a kid.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Kamal, the branch master of Sumeru's Adventurers Guild.
What's the branch master doing here? Were you looking for us, or did something happen?
I came to Port Ormos to visit some old friends. On the way over, I saw the booklet you were handing out, so I came to take a look. Can you print a few more copies of this booklet and sell them to the Adventurers Guild? Also, could you make full-fledged models of those paper prototypes and sell them to us as well?
What does the Adventurers Guild want with these toys?
You may see them as toys, but to adventurers who need to
Oh,
deal
right.
with all sorts of machines and contraptions within ancient ruins, this booklet is a true treasure.
That is true.
We have many members who can't read, so books are of little use to them. What they know of handling mechanisms has been learned solely through word of mouth. Even if the academia granted public access to all their books, there are people who can't use them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ah, and our booklet is practically all pictures.
Well, it is designed for children.
It might be a bit too difficult for children, but it's perfect for adventurers. Also, those paper strips, you called them paper prototypes? If you can make wooden versions for demonstration purposes, even the most illiterate person would be able to follow along and understand. If we can supply a model set for each branch, and if each adventurer carries a booklet with them, then ruin exploration will become much safer.
You really think so? I mean, yes. I always knew it. Knowledge will always be needed, one way or another.
Making models of contraptions for the Adventurers Guild? To be honest, that sounds like a good avenue to explore to me.
Would there be an issue with the academia?
We'll probably have to send in a separate application, but it shouldn't be an issue.
Okay.
After all, this concerns safety during the exploration of ruins. It's a problem that the academia is actually trying to address as well.
Then let's cut to the chase and discuss the details of our first order. The amount we're offering to pay in advance is... this much.
I'm guessing it was a lot of money. Oh, okay, she passed out. Good to know. I'll claim all those later. Nope. Question and answer time. Okay, so I'll go back to this one.
I'll be going then. Say hi to Tainari and Kale. You want to ask why am I putting aside the fact that they're after all. Knowledge is no matter what corner of the unknown they shed light, because I believe wholeheartedly in that principle. Even if the others call my research useless, as long as the knowledge I gain from it is accurate, it could become useful in the future. In the end, useful and useless are concepts that shouldn't be used to evaluate knowledge.
Don't worry, I won't toss a kid, I'll toss a Genshin character.
When I first started deciphering ancient documents, I didn't think about how it'd be useful to Ksharawar. That's why there's no need for me to join them to do useful research. I'd rather stay in Haravatat. It's much more convenient for me to access the materials I need for my research here. Still, the funding that Kasharawar has off. Perhaps if this collaborative project goes smoothly, I can even ignore Haravatat and ask for a higher budget directly from the academia.
About the collaborative project.
I could come up with lots of ideas. With Anissa's help, 2 days will be enough for
I
our
guess
work.
I could toss D Luke.
However,
I mean, I drowned him last time I
undecided
ended
as to the
the
style of the
stream,
reference
so.
book's text and illustrations.
Try to keep it simple and fun.
You're right. If no one understands the reference book, it doesn't matter how detailed it is.
Okay, there we go.
It's better to make it simpler and fun so that children will be interested in the subject. It'll also make it easier for me to recruit students in the long run. Thank you. I'll take your opinion into account. See you in 2 days.
Okay, time to time skip again. A little clicky clicky. Hopefully this time it goes
you're
better.
here. We're just starting to set up the venue.
We've called up everyone we possibly could have. This is going to be quite the event.
My masterpiece is going to be exhibited after all.
Okay, yes, let us see what the academia has to say.
And if we activate this little mechanism just like that, a Sumeru rose will appear at the top of the cane.
Oh, I see.
I thought it came out of thin air! It's amazing!
If the mechanism was bigger, you could make a rabbit appear, right?
Then you can't use a cane. Could you switch it out with a hat or something?
You're applying what you learned creatively. Not bad. Let's look at the next page. If you fold an origami bird like this, it'll fly further and more stably.
Whoa. You can make a mechanism using just a piece of paper?
The principles at play are even more important than the parts that make up a mechanism.
These are pretty cool. I'm tempted to try them out.
I'm not that interested in toys, but if they'll be beneficial for children's development.
Everyone, we have paper prototypes and craft materials that you can use to make your own toys. Come try them out.
This is such a well-prepared event. I'll give it a go.
But we want to play too!
It's fine. We have a lot of paper prototypes and craft materials. All feedback is also welcomed.
Yes, people like this one. They'll probably want to keep doing it again.
Oh, my origami bird flew further this time.
Professor Faruzan, how can I make mine fly further?
Ahem. Just madam will do. Maybe in the future, you may indeed get the chance to call me Professor. You may wish to pay attention to these few details. Here, for example. All right, try it again.
Wow, it really did fly farther!
She really is such a
Madam
such a good
Faruzan,
sport.
will we learn origami at the academia?
Of course you will. If you become a researcher, you can explore any field you like to your heart's content. In the future, if you want, you can even become one of my students.
But Mom and Dad said that there are 6 darshans in the academia. Wait, was it 7? Which darshan teaches about mechanisms in origami?
Well, in this case, it wouldn't be Haravatat.
I know. We need to choose Kasharawar.
Oof.
Huh?
I want to attend Kasharawar in the future and fold even better origami birds.
I want to make even more awesome mechanisms!
Actually, the other darshans do have their own specialties too. For example, Haravatat specializes in... Pay attention, children. Children?
Looks like these early learning toys are a success. Wow, English once again. However, it looks like recruiting students might be an issue.
How did this happen?
What if we end up in a darshan we don't like? Does that mean that we won't get to learn about the things we do like?
That's not. I don't know. I don't know how the academia works.
No, that won't happen. Take me, for example. I'm a researcher from Haravatat, but I research mechanisms. See?
One moment. Okay, coming back right now. The irony, but I am about to have to babysit, so let's go. So I'll stream for a little bit more and then stop stream when it's about time.
The only person able to restrict your curiosity as a researcher is you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Alright, let me just get through this part and then I'll end stream.
Not really.
Huh. It's all right. You still have a long road ahead of you. Now, do you want to learn about some other machines? Let me tell you a story about pressure-based mechanisms and elemental monuments.
Nerd talk. Oh, at least they enjoyed it. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Me not paying attention. Okay, this is a actually really good point to end stream anyways, so let's do that. Wait, actually, almost forgot. Nope, wrong thing. I gotta end it off. I gotta end it off in a good way, so I'm gonna do this. Teleport off to somewhere good. What's a good place? Oh, you know what? I know. Gotta end it off somehow. Let me see real quick. Oof, I should be saving for Mika, but I kind of want the, but I also want another Sino constellation, but I also want to save for Fight you. Okay. I'm just gonna end the stream the exact
Let's
same
go.
way I did yesterday.
Those memories. It's so dark.
Alright, come on, Daily, we're going for a swim. Alright. Bye, D-Luke. And see you later. If I stream again, I will make an announcement. But, yeah, that's it for now. Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping by.